Hello there, everybody, and welcome back to Season 2 of The Savage Lands. This is episode 20 of Brightness Portals. We are today going to add in some more stuff into our city. So after it has turned into some sort of a running gag by now, that I weren't able to finish my... Yeah, weren't able to finish my libraries because of things that were happening in between. You know, it is quite comical that in this very moment that I decide to finally get into the library business, that gremlin is being tackled by my military, by my hounds. So, yeah, here we go. Finally, that gremlin is a goner. Excellent. Nobody will flick switches now without me knowing when. Good job, doggo. Good job. You did really, really well. So, alright, back to topic. So, I want to make a library for good. You know, it is about time. Our civilization here is at the spot where, you know, it would be a great opportunity, you know? So, for that, for this idea, I want to use this wonderful terrain here. So let's see. We're going to make that library happen on this area here. And let's see. It's time to put up some glass industry, because in the long run I want to run Windows all the way here. So let's see. I did have sand, didn't I? I vaguely remember, yeah, here. There's a sand layer. Wonderful. Okay, so let's get this started, eh? So I figured that we are, well, you know, the area where we got the fuel would be the best for our fledgling glass industry. I mean, I don't really want to go for much here. I I already have a glass furnace here. Wonderful. I just want to have a few windows. That's pretty much all. So we're going to set up some sand. Don't ask me why it is in the furniture menu. It is in the furniture menu. Okay, you find your sandbags there, in case you were wondering. So let's see. We're going to collect some sand, hopefully. Oh, wait a sec. I think I could have already defined a sand collection zone, now that I think more closely about it. We've had a incident, didn't we? Okay, but with that being said, we got now the library being carved out. You know, I'm gonna stick to my topic today. Today we're going to do it, promise. So I'm going to check out what has happened there. Doesn't sound well. So floor-wise, well, oh man. Gold. Ha! What would beat gold? But no, we're not going to use gold. Nah, we're going to make a chert flooring. Let's do this. Speaking about chert, I gotta check out... Wait a sec. I had 80 of these a moment ago. So we got to check out our stoneworkers district. So there's the granite stockpile. Oh, let me guess. The church is empty. Ah, totally empty. So we were digging for more iron ore the last time, and we didn't find anything. Something that's slightly disturbing to me. But the good news is we're going to dig out a lot of chert, and eventually we might be even finding some fresh metal ore, iron ore there. At least that's my hope, that we're going to find something in there. So, Vutok is throwing a tantrum yet again. This guy is bad news. I'm actually considering him to have a special place in the caverns or something like that, you know? Sometimes somebody mutates into a bit of a problem over the time, and, you know... For those people, there are special places, so, yeah, here. Now they appear again, for whatever reason. Must be the fact that we built something with it, I guess. Sometimes this game is a little bit weird when it comes down to things that are already allocated or whatnot. Whatever, we got this. So the flooring for the library has been selected and placed down. Do I already own bookcases? I highly doubt it. Yeah, okay. Not a big surprise to me. Let's put them on the work order tab. Come on. So, bookcase. I'm going to make the bookcases out of something in me wants to make them out of gold. Yeah, let's do this. Come on, we got enough gold. It ain't that much of a big deal at this point. So, the amount of empty gold bookcases should be always only 2, you know. We don't need to overdo it, but, well, I like the idea of it. Why are there quarry bush leaves in the mayor's office? I don't even want to know about now that I think more closely about it. So, next step, let's get on over to our industries here and make sure that we got more than enough pigtail for the paper production. So the entire farm is going to be set up. And I'm also going to set up a new barracks as soon as possible. I hope that I can hold up the pace with all the tasks that I'm that I'm bringing up here. So let's see. Do I already have Kern? Meet the stone for it, that is. Let's see. Kern? Nah. We can't Kern yet. Alright. Let's put that up as a very, very important task for now. Turret blocks are being made. Wonderful. Wonderful. Okay, so the Forgotten Beast with deadly spittle. It's a huge sauropod with spindly antennae. Alright, please don't tell me that you're living in the... Oh, come on, you! Why are there always forgotten beasts in my caverns? Ah, man, this is growing into a real nuisance here. So we're going to take that critter down, man. I'm done with you, folks. So let's see. I hope this won't go south. All right, we'll see about that. What did it fight? A Grundle. Well, I don't care about Grundles. You'll meet my dwarves now. Take that, you filthy. Alrighty. So, first off, this is looking good. I don't see any messages. Somebody has been found dead. That's really, really good. So, this is all the Grundle. Here we go. So, the wrestler jumps away from the extract, okay? So, it's officially a wrestler, but as a matter of fact, striking with the short sword, so that's all fine. Alright, so seems like all the attacks from the Forgotten Beast have been dodged. Yeah, here. So, shot is blocked. Miss, jumps away. So, jumps away, block. So all in all, it looks as if we haven't taken a single scratch from this encounter. I'm proud of you folks. You really are making good work here. You're doing really, really great work for the fortress. Alright, so the Grand Guild Hall for the Pristine Company. The farmers. Of all people in the fortress, farmers. Come on. Know your place, man. And we found some fresh iron. Oh, wait a second. What are they doing? They're actually digging upstairs now. Oh, no. Oh, man. That's so annoying. They actually... Oh, come on. All right. We gotta do ourselves a favor. We have to wall this off because, as a matter of fact, this will leak. You know, they dug into an aquifer. And I'm in no mood now to do something about that. Okay, let's stick to the library. Outside forces are really trying to do what they can to get us away from that library project. Do you notice that? Whenever I start working on unwritten words, some monsters are attacking. I don't know. It feels like a conspiracy by now. Anywho, we got the tables. We need a chest. This time you're not going to get us distracted from this project. Seriously, I feel like Shin Mistim really deserves Place of Knowledge by now, you know. That's pretty much all. So another thing that crossed my mind was I meant to utilize these brutal stockpiles of gold that we got by now. So we're going to make some gold bars, smelt native gold ore, 20 times. You know, we got now. The thing is, we got now a nice stockpile of fuel, and therefore, well, you know, let's do this. So these guys are still busy with the Billon buckets. I want to make gold statues now, and this will be a pretty sassy project because we're going to do a freaking amount of 10 of these, you know. This will bring a lot of wealth into the fortress, but also, let's see if we got the fuel for that. So, yeah, no. Just no. So let's see. Our wood stockpiles are entirely depleted yet again. So here you see that's the reason why we got to slay all the forgotten beasts as soon as they enter our premises, because you know our subterranean forest farm thing shall not be disturbed. We really need it, you know. We really need it. Due to the severe lack of any coal deposits in this fortress, it's just as it has to be. Anyways, so I'm going to stall that petition for the Grand Guild Hall here now for a little bit longer. This iron finding here is getting me really excited. And let's get back to the Farmers District, and hopefully that kern is now finally ready. Yes, it is. Brilliant. And the other thing we require is a screw press. And while we're at it, I'm also going to bring up a soap maker's workshop, you know? Oh, come on, buckets, seriously? Damn. So, am I out of Billon site? Is that a problem? Yep, it is. Or, nah, we got some. We still got some, alright. But not too much. Oh well. That bucket crisis, though, man. That bucket crisis. I had no clue that we'd had so many troubles with buckets. And why is that wheelbarrow locked? Huh. Weird. So... did that clerk just throw a tantrum on one of my fighters? Jeez. We really got to do something about that, fella. Anyways, so let's get back to business. So we got that thing here. Let's see if the cases are finally made. Yes. Wonderful. Oh. There we go. Bookcase. Finest bookcase ever. And this is, as a matter of fact, all we need to at least make this a library, you know? We gotta start somewhere, my friends. Okay. There we go. And the home of boots. Why boots, man? Ugh. So, Vutok, you are growing to be into a real nuisance. I think I have to take care of you, my man. So, seriously? Okay. He's punching my dogs, man. My dogs. Jeez. Alright, so Squad 3. The third barracks will be closer to the surface than the others. Simply because I really want to make sure that Squad 3, which will be the raiding squad, will be not needing to travel all over the place, because you see the traveling time between the lower layers and the city is a tad bit long. Anyways, but first things first, we got to finish that library. Although it is really, well, let's see what'll happen. I mean, that saving screen here is yet another fine attempt at sabotaging me. And deactivating the save file compression has sped up the whole thing a tad bit. But all in all, I still feel like this is something that, you know, RimWorld has effing long loading screens, and Dwarf Fortress has way too long saving screens. That's the difference between the two games. So, let's set up the paper industry. So first off, we're going to mash plants into slurry. And I'm going to make me 3 globs. That's one thing. Screw press for pressing that stuff into paper sheets. Gonna stop once we have 10 of these. And we're going to need scroll rollers. And we're of course making these out of stone and scrolls and quires. And then we got the basics down. I mean, it ain't that much of a big deal. At the end of the day, it's actually not much to do. So we're going to keep these at 10. Yeah, that's quite a high number all in all. I know. Okay, so it's all set up. We got a tremendous amount of pigtail growing here. And the only thing that... Oh boy, that's bad. Where's that Grundle? Where's that Grundle? Okay. Combat's already over. Yeah, okay. It was just here. A woodcutter conflicting with with one of these Grundles, but all in all, you know, take them down. They are bad news. There's no good reason to leave them alive. In all honesty, it's been just that one thing what the Forgotten Beasts were good for was to take down all that stuff that's living down here in the caverns. Okay, so I think I actually did it, except for not assigning any scholars so far. We are almost there. So, let's see. Where is that one dude? I know that we had one dude. I hope I can remember the name when I see it. So, we had that one-handed dude who was no longer eligible for military service, but I don't know the name anymore. Of course I don't. Oh, man. So, we're going to assign... Well, let's see who we're going to assign. One adept observer, that's a good trait to have. And I love to have people in there who have interesting skills, because that leads to interesting books. But so far, we only have mechanics here. Well. Whatever, Zibrek and Zon will be our librarians. So we're going to set up the magic levers of the library, you know, no library without levers. And then we're going to see what we can do for the guild hall, you know. Okay, brilliant. So where was that guild hall again? I think it was in this floor here. So the Farmers Guild Hall is here. All right, so we're going to accept that petition now, and let's see what my statue stockpile has in store for me. So we've made some obsidian statues, and I've been browsing through these between the episodes. There was nothing really interesting. The one that got me giggling was the one made about chipmunk men, and somebody engraved something which depicts one of my gods laughing about the whole thing. I found that quite amusing, but beyond that, you know, we don't really have anything going on here that was worth showing off. So we're going to set up here a couple of extra statuary here. So gold statues and electrum statues are always good things. Although, you know, Phantom Buried would be something that's more fitting for the Vukar temple. But, well, I don't mind. Phantom Buried is a slab that has been created by Vukar. I find this highly disturbing, to say the least. But, oh well, it is as it is, I'd say. Alrighty, so the blockaded fences, that's the Crafts Dwarves Guild Hall, alright. So we're going to add some engravings here into the statuary. Let's see what that'll do for our value. One of my dwarfs became presser. That might be a sign that they are actually doing their job, my man. Fine, fine. Alrighty. So here we get some fine dwarven items and art. And we are already at 6,000 bucks. I mean, we still need 4 grand, but it's going to be no problem once those gold statues have been finished and built up. So here we go. Statue about somebody being assigned to the expedition leader. I like that. The wonderful thing about gold statues is they have an insane innate value, you know? You don't even need to put too much gemstone on them, and they're already worth a lot. And personally like that a lot. Okay, look at us. We're getting things done. So the only thing left to do is now to link my scholars to their respective levers. So this one is for Zon. And the other dude was... luckily they have an icon. Otherwise I'd be lost here. Zibrek. Okay. So them dudes will be doing their thing. We got some table, we got 1 bookcase. I know, it ain't much, but whatever. Let's put down a couple of them more. I mean, they're made of pure gold, man. Ooh, he's slipping into depression. We really should follow this this little troublemaker a little bit more closely and see if we can't get rid of him, her, in a meaningful way. Because honestly, I don't want to have her into martial training. That's the last thing that I want with a haggard / depressed dwarf. You know, don't give them any fighting talent on top of all their problems that they already do, you know. That's the last thing we want. Haggard dwarf learning to fight correctly, so they can't kill somebody on every tantrum they throw. Brilliant. Okay, so we're digging out some more dolomite for the steel production. And you know what? I want that tetrahedrite too. And let's get back to our turret mine. Let's see how things are looking there. So we got turret boulders all over the place. And you see, this is, like I said, it's starting to fill. And my... whatever. I don't mind. We just got that, and, well, it is as it is. I hope they won't dig into that accidentally. I mean, worst case scenario, we'd be needing to remove that, and we struck red tourmaline. I wonder if this is the first time that we found gemstone in the dolomite. I can't really remember, but there's more. Brilliant. So, I mean, originally this was just meant for the steel production, but if we are able to get us some gemstone out of that, even better. Even better. So, what an episode! We're actually doing it. We got the library, my friends. And most importantly, nothing has distracted me of that. So, the last thing we got to do now... oh, Uvash is haunting the fortress. So let's memorialize that dude. And so, seeking out known locations. Alright. So my dude, Uvash, you're getting memorialized. So yeah, I meant to make my new barracks, you know. Just when I want to do a new project, the game's like, hey, where did you mean to do something? Anyways, so I just realized that if this is our main entrance, you know, we're going to put the... Yeah, we're going to put this here. This is going to be the surface strike force, so to say. Let's wall this off, make some really nice barracks out of it. And put up a slab as soon as this thing is memorialized, but I'm pretty sure it is already. So let's see. No, it ain't. Still busy on it, eh? Here. I love it when my fortress is getting those little monuments, these slabs. They fit so well into the death cult of this civilization that it always, I feel like having all these gravestones lying around here is just a fitting thing. Just oh so very fitting. All that commotion happening here too. So, yeah, the ghost has been laid to rest. I know. Wonderful. The pigtails are growing. I don't know if we're actually making any stuff as of yet, but, well, we'll see, we'll see. Usually these things are getting into swing after a while. So let's see. Ah, look at that. The buckets have been made. So I'm going to get back downstairs. Let's see. All the timber I chopped is already transported away. This is so fast, man. Let's get rid of that miasma stuff here. I mean, it's only miasma for a while before it's all rotten away, but, you know, no need to. No need to. And another person has been possessed. I'm really sad that it's a possession. On an armorer, this would have been dope. Probably would have ended in a legendary person. Oh well. So there's yet another forbidden wheelbarrow. Weird. This is truly weirding me out, those forbidden wheelbarrows. Alrighty. So, migrants have arrived. Well, haven't seen that in a while. Now, let's put up the walls we require. And then we're pretty much done for today, I'd say. I still need to select who's going to be in the new squad. But I figured that these decisions, they can't wait until the next episode. I'm extremely pleased to say, oh boy, that we got everything together that we need. So here's the Grundle. We need to kill those Grundles. Although it looks as if the miner already took good care of that dude. So, I'm a little bit confused about what has happened here a moment ago. So, let's click away all those combat designators and see. So here, a woodcutter is fighting. Okay. But he just decapitated the Grundle in question, so... Yeah, you know, don't mess with those woodcutters. Let's see, it's this guy. He's an accomplished woodcutter. You know, if you are a woodcutter, you learn to handle your axe. And if you've learned to handle your axe, you've also learned to handle the Grundle. So, that ain't much of my worries here. Thing is, those Grundles are entering and leaving the place just as they see fit. Which is a tad bit annoying, to be honest. But what can we do? So let's get rid of a couple of these. And, well... Mandate has ended. Alright. Let's see if that guy's well. And yeah, I'd say this is a good moment to say goodbye for today. We're doing great. Shin Mistum is, in my opinion, better than ever. And the only thing that we need now are windows for our library. So that's one of the things that I actually totally want to do. Whoa, what's that bone, man? Ziga der Luthefin. Was that a beast? So you see, I just want to say goodbye, and then there's always something happening. So let's see, Ziga der Luthefin. Oh boy, we're making an artifact out of fallen beast bones. Haha, I like it. So, thanks for watching, everybody. The library has been made. The barracks is not there yet, but I am actually positive about that getting finished in the next episode. So, what's left to do are a lot of things in terms of preparing for the upcoming wartime and training new dwarves. These are, in my opinion, the most pressing matters, but I'm really looking forward to that. I'm pretty sure that we are only a couple of episodes away of actually getting those things into motion that I originally started the series for, and or the season for, and I'm really excited, you know. We're going to smash all that goblin stuff down here, I hope, and I'm really looking forward to see where that'll lead us. Anywho, thanks for watching. Drop me your comments down below. I'd be delighted to hear what you have to say. Leave a thumbs up on that episode if you want to share it with other people. I'd be really delighted if you did so. And of course, if you want to support the channel without spending any money, just hit that subscribe button and you're all set. And if you want to stay updated about things that are happening on the channel, just hit that bell thing and check out the playlists. They're full with Dwarf Fortress and the rest of the Savage Lands. That being said, I wish you a wonderful day and see you next time.